Hey everybody, Economic Ninja here. Hope you're doing great. If you didn't hear the snap, there you go. We're going to talk about in the next 72 hours how the crypto market is going to completely flip. I'm going to use a story about the crypto bill going through and where it's at right now and what kind of implications it has. But I'm going to actually prove it to the world because in the next 24 hours, my crypto DeFi trading group is getting a trade alert of a crypto that I just noticed. We're just wrapping up our research and due diligence. Not saying everything's a winner, but I have a feeling I know where this one's going. And if you want to be part of the trading group, the DeFi group, this is the last time we are ever going to offer the trade picks. So the link's down below for the entire package. If you want to start learning how to invest differently and be part of those once a month trading calls, and the coaching calls actually of what me and Dylan are doing with our portfolios, link is down below, all right? So in the next 72 hours, you're gonna see the crypto markets flip. We just experienced an all-time high, a new one from Bitcoin, just keeps smashing records, and it's gonna keep smashing records. But that day that it went to 122, type 1 if you remember me saying, watch for a pullback, it's probably gonna pull back to 117, 118. Type 1 if you remember me saying that. It's not because I'm a know-it-all, but I've got a lot of experience in these markets, and a lot of people dove in at the top, and now everything's settling, right? Well, you're about to see something even more magical because the next phase I told everyone was that Ethereum was going to run. Yesterday, Ethereum was up, at a certain point, 12, 13%. It mellowed back down. But what's happening is we're seeing a funds flow from Bitcoin into main nets like Ethereum, and then you're going to see something explode in altcoins. Now, my goal is make 1 million people millionaires, and we are already well on the way. Just recently, in the last 4 months, we saw multiple people became multiple seven-figure net worths, came out because of what happened with XCN. And I believe XCN's got a great future, and we're going to see that go great. But tomorrow, I'm going to show them something really cool. All right, here we go. This is out of Politico. House advances crypto and defense spending bills following the standoff. It says the House late Wednesday advanced a trio of cryptocurrency bills and a 2026 defense spending measure after a group of GOP hardliners dropped their opposition to the effort following a chaotic day of turnabouts and negotiations with the Republican leaders. The House voted 217 to 212, like right there, to advance the bills following a closed-door standoff. So let's get to the crypto market. So it says here, Tuesday afternoon, we're pushing a merge sweeping crypto market structure bill known as the Clarity Act with separate partisan legislation to ban a central bank digital currency. It's very interesting. The GOP chairs of the financial services and agriculture panels, blah, 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 who cares? They said they are opposing the plan, fearing it would kill off Democratic support for the market structure bill. Now, just so you know, I want to make something very, very clear. And do me a favor, type yes or no if you agree with this. Congress people own crypto. Type yes or no if you agree with that. And I'm telling you right now, it is true. See, what most people fail to understand about human psychology and behavior when it comes to finances and wealth creation is that the herd is always last and they are the bag holders, okay? They are the first, although, to mock the 1% of people that are investing differently. That is really it. Guys, this is no joke it. While you would think, a lot of crypto owners would think that Congress is dragging their feet, what they were doing was strategically staging a position in these markets, in crypto markets. Then, and this is going to happen this year, you're going to witness something that most YouTubers have no concept about. They don't understand how this works. But they're going to notice this euphoria. It's going to seem like every single person in the government and the Congress are talking, oh my gosh, crypto's amazing. What was I thinking? You'll even see videos like, I was wrong, like entitled videos where Congress people come out and go, I should have thought differently. It's like you see all these mainstream billionaires that were hating on it. And now they're like, I own it. The reason why is because once they make that position, they go, hey, there is something here. Oh my gosh, I see a future. How big can this be? What they do is they start to buy it and they don't change their stance, or they get quiet and they accumulate. And then at a certain point when they feel like their bags are so full, they're like, dude, I mean, now's the time. They unleash chaos. And the chaos is what most 99% of human beings will look at as euphoria, but it truly is chaos. This is when you want to sell into that euphoria. It's when everybody's talking about it. Okay. And this is what I'm doing with my DeFi group to make sure that people get rich, but then stay rich, is understanding when to sell and why. And it's some people like, but Ninja, I don't want to sell. It's just going up. It's going up. I'm like, I'd sell. Layer out your sells. I don't care. And then the bottom drops. And most people are bag holders. Matter of fact, I know a lot of YouTubers personally because, you know, I know I say it and it's hard to believe unless you're in the space, but this channel is one of the most watched in the industry, right? Even though you don't see it on the numbers, I get to see something really special on the back end. And I understand why there's suppression and all that kind of stuff. But I get to know these YouTubers, and a lot of them are just, they're not what you think they are. And some of them drive these fancy cars. They're paying payments on them, right? And they know that the Ninja can just write checks, and it's not because of YouTube. It's because that was a blessing and a bonus, but it's because of my past as an investor, right? My investments are worth more than my pay or how much my companies make, all right? And so what happens is they don't understand this herd mentality, and they're never ahead of the game. And it's sad, and they hold bags, and they're going to be bag holders this cycle too. They're going to get too emotionally excited or exuberant over, you know, show too much irrational exuberance over certain investments, and they'll just be bag holders. So I don't want that for you guys. So what I'm going to do is tomorrow, if you're in the DeFi group, be looking for a trade alert we're putting out. We just got to finish. And you know what? It might actually be tonight too. We've got a little bit more due diligence, searching out the team and token unlocks, all that kind of stuff, because I want to de-risk what I'm showing you guys. And yes, I do own this, but I want to de-risk everything. And actually, I'm hoping that the price comes down a little bit so that you guys get it cheaper than me. All right, with that being said, thank you so much for watching. If you want to be a part of that group, this is the last time we're doing the sale for that's going to include trade picks. Hopefully you have a great day. The Economic Ninja is out.